Welcome to the Explainer. So let's be real for a second. If you are absolutely fed up with AI overviews hijacking your search results, you are definitely not alone. It's incredibly frustrating, right? You just want a simple answer or maybe a quick list of links to browse, and instead, you're immediately greeted by this massive, unavoidable block of AI-generated text. It kind of feels like you've been handed a completely different tool than the one you actually wanted to use.
Tired of AI overviews? Yeah, of course you are. And I'm willing to bet you've tried some of those viral clickbait solutions floating around the internet to get rid of them. You know the ones. Have you tried the advice telling you to add a -AI to the end of your search? Or, hey, maybe you've resorted to just swearing at Google out of pure frustration, hoping it somehow scares the algorithm away. I completely get it. But as you've probably figured out by now, these are totally faulty solutions. They're basically just inconsistent gimmicks for a problem you never even asked for. So, here's our agenda for today's Explainer. First, we'll visit the clickbait graveyard. Second, we'll go over the real solution. And third, why this matters. We are going to clear away all that noise and hand you the exact tools you actually need. Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1, the clickbait graveyard. It's time to debunk some myths. Before we get to the real fixes, we really need to look at why these viral gimmicks fail. Understanding exactly why these tricks let us down is absolutely vital to understanding why our real solutions work so beautifully. Think about it. Have you ever added a curse word to a simple recipe search and still gotten an AI overview? Or maybe you typed -AI on a history question only to have that giant block of text show up anyway. It is literally maddening. Just look at these two common offenders. Method 1 is the -AI query, like searching for best phone 2026 -AI. And method 2 is the profanity hack, searching for something like how to fix this damn running toilet. Both of these are widely shared, both claim to be the magic bullet, and, well, both are fundamentally flawed. Let's break down method 1. That minus sign? It is not some secret AI kill switch hidden by developers. It's actually just a standard Google search operator that has been around for decades. All it does is tell Google to exclude a specific word from your text results. So when it occasionally succeeds in hiding the AI, it's only because it accidentally filters out the very source websites the AI was planning to use to write the summary. But if your overview is about a historical figure or a complex scientific concept, topics where the source material never contained the letters AI anyway, adding that minus sign does absolutely nothing. It's a complete shot in the dark, definitely not a reliable tool. Which brings us to our second failed method, tripping the safety filter. The whole profanity trick spread like wildfire because, well, it actually often works on simple queries, like that running toilet example. But why? Because you're literally triggering Google's own internal safety protocols. Google deliberately designs its AI to avoid generating responses to offensive or sensitive content. You're basically just scaring the AI into sitting the round out. But think about the practicality of this for a second. You can't exactly sit at your desk at work and search for quarterly earnings report fucking results. It's a novelty, a funny parlor trick for sure, but it is not a serious everyday method for regaining control of your browser. So let's get to the good stuff. Section 2, the real solution, taking back control. We are officially done with gimmicks. We are moving away from trying to blindly trick the algorithm. Instead, we're going to look at the methods that reliably and consistently tell Google Search exactly what you want it to do. The first simple fix is the web filter. The next time you search for anything, look right below the search bar at that row of filters. You know, where you see all images, news, videos. If you click the More dropdown, you'll find an option labeled Web. The exact moment you click it, poof, the AI overview vanishes, leaving you with a beautifully clean page of traditional text-based links. This is actually Google's intended way for you to see only web results. But let's be honest, doing this manually, clicking a dropdown for every single search you do all day long, is a massive pain. So let's automate it. I'm going to walk you systematically through this super quick 2-minute setup to make that web search your permanent default right from your browser's address bar. Step 1, open up your Chrome settings and go to the Search Engine tab on the left side. Step 2, click Manage Search Engines and Site Search. Then just scroll down a bit and click Add. Step 3, give it a recognizable name, like Google Web, and add a shortcut, something really simple, like the @web you see listed. Finally, step 4, paste a specific custom URL into the third field, click Add, and then click those 3 little dots to make default. Now, what's really interesting here is that exact custom URL you are pasting in step 4. The %S is just a basic placeholder for whatever your search term happens to be. But the magic key, the real secret sauce discovered by the user community, is that little piece at the very end, ampersand UDM equals 14.
This specific parameter tells Google to serve you results exclusively from its web filter. It completely bypasses AI overviews, it bypasses shopping carousels, it drops all the bulky widgets, and it gives you absolutely nothing but that classic, uncluttered list of websites we all know and love.
But hey, maybe you aren't a big fan of digging around in your browser settings. I totally get it. For the power users who want an alternative, or just a solution that easily crosses multiple devices, we have browser extensions. The pros here are fantastic. It's a super easy one-click install, and it's completely hassle-free. These extensions either redirect your searches to that UDM14 version automatically, or they use CSS code to simply hide the AI box on the page. However, you do need to keep the cons in mind. You have to trust a third-party developer with your search extensions. And if Google pushes an update that changes its site layout, extensions that rely on CSS to hide the AI box might temporarily break. Still, for sheer convenience, it's a really solid option.
All right, moving on to section 3, why this matters. Let's talk about restoring control. At the end of the day, this explainer isn't about just being blindly anti-AI. AI overviews can actually be really helpful for quick, factual queries. But this is fundamentally about reclaiming your digital agency. Search used to be a starting point for exploration. Now it increasingly presents a single, synthesized answer before you ever even see the original sources. So the absolute crucial point here is that profound loss of control. When the search engine synthesizes the answer for you, it completely removes your ability to evaluate a variety of sources for yourself. You lose the chance to check for biases, dig into the context, and just explore a topic naturally. You are basically being handed a conclusion rather than a starting point. And that brings us to the core ethos of our solution today: control, not cheating. Google's public communications have made it abundantly clear that there is no universal off switch for AI overviews. So by using tools like that UDM=14 parameter, you aren't breaking Google search. You aren't cheating the system or hacking the mainframe. You are simply opting into an existing function that Google itself provided to get an uncluttered list of blue links. You are actively choosing the tool that best suits your specific task. Which leaves us with one final, pretty important question to ponder. If you can't turn off the AI, isn't it time you took control of the algorithm yourself? To wrap things up, that UDM14 setup is absolutely the single best way to ensure a clean, classic search experience right now. So stop wasting your time with those clickbait gimmicks and start dictating exactly how you want to explore the web. I really hope this empowers you to take back your search results and keep exploring on your own terms. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.